Join me in welcoming our U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren.
This place and an overflow room to talk policy. I love being from Massachusetts. So Anne explained, and thank you very much for the introduction, Anne. Anne explained, I'll just talk for a few minutes, and then I'm going to try to take as many questions as we can. I think you all got cards when you came in. Steve's going to be the moderator, the referee, when we get ready to do this. I just want to say a word about my job. I see my job as going to Washington every single week and fighting for working families. That's it. This is not much fancy. I never thought I would be in politics. I grew up in a working family. I grew up in a family that didn't have much. And I was a baby. I have 3 older brothers. And I learned a lot from my older brothers. In fact, they keep telling me everything you learn from us. Yeah, thanks for, I appreciate it, guys. But it is true. I did learn a lot from my brothers. All 3 of my brothers are veterans. My oldest brother, Don Reed, was career military and 288 combat missions in Vietnam. And he taught me, we honor our promises. My second brother, John, after he got out of the service, he worked construction. And for part of that time, he was a union member, and that's why he has a pension. And he taught me that unions built America's middle class, and unions will brother, the one closest in age to me, he started his own business. He was the one who had the special spark. And all his life, always had something going from the time he was about 14 on. And he started one business, and when it failed, he started another. And now he's retired, and what he's got is his Social Security. And he taught me that we honor our promises to our seniors, and we protect and expand Social Security. I knew what I wanted to be. From the time I was in 2nd grade, I got my career plans totally locked in 2nd grade. It's true. I wanted to be a public school teacher. And it was the only thing I wanted. I mean, I used to try to corral the neighborhood kids so we could play school. They were fast, though. They just, so I would line up my dollies, because they were slow. And I got to tell you, it was tough being one of my dolls when I was growing up. I'd line them up, I'd hand out books. I said, I don't think you did your homework last night. You can't fool me, you're not prepared. But it's all I ever wanted, was to be a public school teacher. And by the time I was a senior in high school, my family didn't have the money for a college application, much less money to send me to school. And I got a scholarship, I dropped out of school, I got married young. I got a second chance, and my chance was a commuter college that cost $50 a semester. And if you ever want to understand anything about your United States Senator, it's right there. I am the daughter of a janitor who ended up as a professor at Harvard Law School and a United States Senator because America invested in kids like me, and I am grateful down to my heart. So, that's what I try to do, is I measure pretty much everything I do. I try to. Through the lens of what does it mean for working families, what does it mean for creating more opportunities opportunities for our kids. And there are a lot of pieces and parts to that. And I just want to start by mentioning two that are on the front burner, and then we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, including more about these. But I want to say a word about how worried I am about the efforts to change the healthcare system in America. You know, I can't even call this a healthcare bill. This is a tax cut bill that is being funded on the backs of knocking 24 million people off their healthcare coverage, raising costs for working families, raising costs for people over 50, and opening the door to discrimination against people with pre-existing conditions, discrimination against people who have mental health problems, discrimination against people who are suffering from addiction and need treatment, and all to produce a tax cut for a handful of millionaires and billionaires. That is not how we make healthcare better in America. And it is a fight I am in all the way. And that I feel like everyone in America has to be in all the way. We've just reached a point in our country where I think we just have to stop and say, look, healthcare is a basic human right. And is that's a fight that scares me, it worries me. The Republicans right now, they're meeting behind closed doors. They won't let the Democrats in to talk about it. And I'm very worried about where we're headed. But I want to tell you, it's not all bad news in Washington. In this latest round of budget negotiations, and we got a budget together to go from here until next September, there's a little piece buried in there. As the negotiations were going forward and we were able to get out and talk to people and kind of figure out that, I'll just be blunt, the other side had decided they did not want to shut down the government, which we thought was a good thing. But it meant, we talked about some of the things we wanted to see in the budget, and I was able to round up 19 other senators on the Democratic side and put as much of the kind of shoulder to the wheel as you could to get an extra $100 million in opioid funding. So we have more. Another one that is near and dear to everybody who lives in Massachusetts and everybody who is sick, has been sick, loves someone who is sick, has been sick, or might ever be sick in the future. And that is that the original budget proposal was to cut $1.2 billion out of medical research this year. I mean, just think about that. The stuff is already underway. I mean, like, you fire the mice, or, you know, I don't even know how you cut $1.2 billion out of already ongoing projects. But in the course of these negotiations, and we got enough senators to stand strong on this, we got a $2 billion increase in NIH.